Welcome back. Today we're going to watch a story about a middle-class man struggling to get a job and the path life takes him in. Spoiler alert. Story begins with a man wounded heavily. He grabs his weapon and makes it out of the house. He makes his way out massacring everyone who comes up against him. He seems to be searching for someone. He explains that he used to be a regular man. All of his problems started because of his motorbike. We wind back to his past where he explains he loves motorbikes but doesn't have the finances to buy one. He explains to his parents that he wishes for one particular bike, but due to his financial situation his father scolds him to make do with his current vehicle. We move to the next day, where he explains to his mother that he needs to buy a gift for his friend's marriage, but his father asks him to go there and his presence is already a gift. Prabhu steals some money from his father's pocket and goes to the marriage. There, his friends party and get drunk. When he gets home, you see his sister waiting for him outside his house. Turns out his father found out that he stole the money and he beats him for stealing the money. Prabhu complains that his father has done nothing for his son and he has no right to beat him. We get to the next day, where his father gets some money and asks him get off of his face and survive by doing some business. Prabhu collects the money and rushes to buy the motorbike of his dreams. Overjoyed, he takes it home and explains to his parents that to get a job, he requires a vehicle. Interview after interview he goes every day, trying his best, and finally gets a job in a bank. On the other side of the story, we pan to Ravi. He explains that his brother Selvam is a don of the town and they control most of Chennai. They're the drug distributors and we see Selvam's right-hand man Aotu. Ravi is jealous of his brother's power and control and wants to be in control somewhere. Selvam knows about Ravi's complaints and makes him do some tasks. Ravi uses this opportunity to get going on drugs and does the tasks. Here, we see Ravi and Prabhu cross paths on roads, but this isn't the last time they both aren't going to meet. Next day, we see Selvam murdering one of his opposers out in the public. Prabhu, although present in the situation, ignores it and tries to build up courage to ask out the love of his life. The girl sees and knows this and approaches him. Their love has started to blossom. Later we see that Prabhu has gained the respect of his father as he has begun to work. Meanwhile, the cops are trying to execute Selvam, so Selvam chooses the safer path and surrenders himself in courts. He has asked Awato to stop all operations but Ravi has gone behind his back and spoken a deal with his supplier. After the discussion, he bumps into Prabhu again where Prabhu has come with his girlfriend to buy something for her in his first salary. He drops her off in her house and parks his bike, leaving the bike in a shady alleyway. After dropping his girlfriend off, he skips and hops back on his way to his bike. But he is shocked that his motorbike is missing there. It is stolen. He couldn't believe it. The motorbike, that's responsible for getting him a job, saving his pride with his father, and even getting the love of his life has just vanished. Broken, he seeks his friend's help. He takes him to some people who lift bikes. Prabhu roams around at night searching everywhere, unable to find anything. They get to the police station and file a complaint. These people haven't taken the bikes, it was someone else. Bai says he'll help, and finds out that Guy Sendryan seemed to have been in that area where Prabhu left his bike. Prabhu confronts this guy, and beats him to get the truth. Turns out Sendryan was the one who took the bike but doesn't have it right now. He has sold it to Ravi for smuggling drugs. Prabhu takes Sendryan to the police station and tells the cop what happened, hoping to get his bike soon. Ravi comes to know about the involvement of police, and asks Prabhu to withdraw the complaint. Prabhu doesn't want to. Ravi furious hits Prabhu's father in rage. Seeing this, Prabhu beats Ravi, letting him live with scars. Now Selvam is out of jail and sees Ravi with the scars. Selvam orders his men to kill Prabhu and finish off everything. But in the meantime, Prabhu hears about Selvam's release and come to him explaining about his situation. Selvam understands that Prabhu isn't a threat and all of this was due to Ravi. He orders Ravi to back off but Ravi due to traffic is unable to hear. His men, not knowing who Prabhu is, cuts off Prabhu's father's leg and ruining his life forever. Now everything has crumbled for Prabhu. Selvam comes to the hospital to explain to Prabhu this was all an accident but Prabhu is convinced that Selvam is just a man without honoring. A fight is about to ensue, but both parties are held back. Ravi, unable to let go of his humiliating experience, tries to go kill Prabhu, but Prabhu gets an upper hand and asks Ravi to let go of everything and he won't bother him ever. He doesn't want any more trouble and all the work. Selvam scolds his brother and asks him to leave this business. He'll set up new business for him elsewhere. We need honor for this business, and public isn't to be disturbed. Or else, Police would be involved and more trouble would follow. On the way, Selvam seems to be set up by his enemies, but he turns around to see Ravi stab him. Ravi, using this as an opportunity, orders all of his enemies to be killed, including Prabhu. A chase ensues and we get to the beginning of the movie. Prabhu has found where Ravi is and their duel begins. Prabhu, the more skilled fighter, gets hold of the weapon and asks Ravi to call off his men. His family isn't in danger anymore and Prabhu still just wants to live his life peacefully. But Ravi doesn't want that. He wants Prabhu dead. He attacks Prabhu but Prabhu simply kills him.